Hello, viewers. Yes, it is another video series, the third of which I have started and not finished. This one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for the Game Boy Color, and no, it is not the Sorcerer's Stone, that's just the US version's name. For some reason they must change half the things that come into their country. Anyway, I've played this over a few times as well, but mostly only because once you beat it, you can actually go back and keep all your spells and levels and stuff, and very easily get through the game once again. So the first thing you want to do is go to the left here and pick up a Witches and Wizards card, which you can't actually look at yet because you don't have your Folio Magi yet. If you're worried about this getting in the way of my Mario and Luigi Superstar Sega series, I'm doing it at the same time too, but playing one game all day tends to get kind of boring. So I've been playing this as well, and I figured I might as well record it. So if I'm not playing Mario and Luigi, I'll probably be playing this. I've decided to just kind of casually record this just as I play, stop it every once in a while, and later when I feel like uploading it, I'll cut the video up into pieces and make different parts and then narrate over it afterwards. So you'll test out a few wands here, and then you'll get Harry's wand into your inventory, which becomes kind of annoying once you have to sort through your whole inventory to find the item you want. And I think around this point the audio goes off. I'm not really sure why, and I apologize because I didn't notice this until after, and I couldn't have gone back anyway. So you just kind of have to deal with it. But I don't think it should be a problem later on. I am sorry though. So you have the Gulliver Pokeby deck, the Gregory the Smarmy deck, Merwin the Malicious deck, and Justice Pillowickle deck. I chose the green one because that's the same one I picked the first time through. I actually just came back to play the first bit of the game here because I already played through it without recording. I figured I might as well start at the beginning. So you get your Folio Magi, your Folio Triplicus, and a few Witches and Wizards cards, which you can check by pressing the start button, as it said at the bottom there. So I've got Hesper Starkey, Archibald Alderton, Andros the Invincible, and those other two, Thaddeus Thurgle, and Roderick Plumpton. Saving is quite easy in this game, takes a second, literally. So random encounters in this actually aren't quite as random as they appear as black-blue clouds. This is where the sound really starts going off. So you have two spells at the beginning, Flipendo Uno and Vermilius Uno. Flipendo Uno will cost no magic points, but does very little damage. It'll take 3 spells to kill a rat at level 1, but once you're level 2 it should only take 2. So if you're only facing one rat, that's probably the best way to go about it. If you're facing 2 rats, use your Vermilius Uno, as it does more damage to the rats until there's only one left, and then just use your Flipendo Uno on them. You'll probably notice that Uno is a different language for 1, and you'd be correct in thinking that this is level 1 of, I think, 3 you can get for every spell. Just use the spell a lot and you'll eventually level it up when you level yourself up. So down here is the healing shop, which will be very helpful as you train for the Gringotts Bank incursion. Which I'll cut through my training, but I think I was level 5 when I actually went through. And I'm not sure why I did this battle, so I cut it out. So you'll notice you have the experience and then your next level experience as well. I think the current experience has to match the next level experience, rather than doing a countdown, kind of like in Pokemon. So at the end of battle, you'll always receive specific rewards, XP, sickles, and any items. Once you're level 3, you should be safe to fight the bats and rats inside Gringotts Bank. If you press the select button, Harry will tell you where you are, and that can be useful, especially inside Hogwarts, where you'll go through where you might accidentally find various passages that take you to places you're not sure where you are. So you can talk to the goblins here, but they won't have much to say. In this desk is a Wiggenweld potion, which I'm sure no one will miss, but even if they do, tough luck. In this chair, there is which is a River's card, which is Certissa Tugwood. I don't know, I didn't have time to really pronounce that. Yeah, I accidentally went to my Folio Triplicus there. In there you'll find the card combinations, which can be used in battle. I've never found them that useful. I don't think I've ever really used them. The only one that's useful is the one that you use at the beginning of the next playthrough of your game, in which it gives you all your old spells back from the last time you played through, which uses a couple cards you can only get at the end of the game. So you'll follow through them a couple steps, and Harry will very clumsily trip and fall, and will completely lose sight of Hagrid. So it's at this point you'll want to start fighting the enemies either outside Gringotts in the alleyway there, and then eventually in Gringotts until you're level 5. Once you're level 5, you should have no problem either defeating or getting around the enemies leading up to the boss fight just outside your vault, which actually is not in this video. I'll put it in the second one. So what you'll want to do is you go out and you'll want to fight some enemies. Sorry for the awkward transition there. I've switched to my playback video to the current section of videos I have. So I'm fighting a couple rats here. Just to let you know, the video will end rather abruptly on my gaining a new level. It will be my 5th level and me learning the Vermilius Duo spell, which costs 8 magic points to cast, but does a lot more damage and should be saved for bosses or very tough enemies. Feel free to avoid any enemies on your incursion to Gringotts, because most of the enemies will appear behind you and there's not a lot of point in turning around, and fighting enemies on your way to a boss will only make you weaker when you actually fight it. So before you actually go in, you'll want to come back here, heal, and possibly save outside first. So I'll see you in the next video, and we will take on a couple rats along with its giant rat leader.